Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my presentation, a robust method to quantify CST5 pharmaceuticals for the GM program, and to know from State Laboratory of Marine China.
Close. Be close to the microphone. Okay.
Let's have the overview of GM.
Sorry, can you get closer to the microphone? We can barely hear you.
Be close to the microphone and speak loud.
Let's have the overview of the GM program first. We started by standardization of the research method and build a network of global estuary monitoring. And the aim is to create a cleaner and safer estuaries for all of us.
Okay.
Eh, 我帮你按吧，你示意我要往下。用鼠标往下滑。
My research work will focus on the method development and the field validation to build the research capacity, which is a fundamental component for the GM program. Now, there are four key research questions to drive our work. The first question is, what is the minimum volume required? Where the pH and the salinity affect the recovery? Where the storage condition affect the stability of pharmaceuticals? Where the development method be robust for water samples taken from estuaries? So the study will divide into two parts, the method development and the field validation. In the method development, we will focus on the analytical techniques and the sample preparation, as well as the effects of the environmental factors. The field validation will conduct in the real-world estuary systems to validate its applicability and effectiveness. Now let's move to the method development. This slide shows that the instrument analysis optimization, it mainly focuses on the separation of the target pharmaceuticals and the detection and quantification of pharmaceuticals. In LC part, we will focus on the mobile phase and its gradient illusion. As to the MS, we will optimize the MRM parameters and ion source parameters to optimize the sensitivity. The second part is about the pre-treatment optimization. As we know, the sample preparation is a crucial role in our analytical method, and it will affect the extraction efficiency, and the pH is a very, very important role for the extraction of pharmaceuticals. This is the third part to study the effects of the salinity matrix and storage. As we know, the estuary system is a complex system, so it's especially in its salinity covers variable. So we designed that to test the 0, 50, and 30 PSU to cover the a wide range of salinity. And we also studied the matrix effect to include the river water and seawater. Considering the transportation will last a few days in a global study, we studied the stability of the pharmaceuticals and 4 Celsius degree and 20 Celsius degree for 7 days. Now let's move to the results of the results. The first is about the optimization of the LCMS-MS. This table showed that the gradient evolution and its ion source parameters. And this TIC figure shows that the positive and negative at 20 nanogram per milliliter. We can see that the peak resolution are very high and achieve a good performance for this analytical method. This is the effect of pH. We optimize the pH in acidic condition because for most of pharmaceuticals, the extraction efficiency can be better and acidic condition. We set that recovery as a receptor for between 60 and 130%. The pH we can find that has no obvious difference between 3, 4, and 5. In our G program, pH at 4 was applied. This is the effect of salinity. As we mentioned, the salinity covered 0, 50, and 30 PSU. We can show in this figure as S-axis represents the salinity, and the y-axis is the recovery. We can find that the salinity did not affect the recoveries of most pharmaceuticals significantly. Because the estuarine water can connected the river and the seawater, we invested the matrix of river water and seawater. Our results found that the type of matrix and the volume of water are the main key factors. So we studied, we focused on these two. Oh, okay. We found that 10 milliliter and 20 milliliter has less matrix effect than 50 milliliter. To river water, we can find that the 10 milliliter and 20 milliliter has the comparable matrix effect, but in seawater, 20 milliliter has less matrix effect. So finally, 20 milliliter was the sampling volume for our study, and it will applied in the GM program. Considering the storage and transportation in the GM program, especially when we across the countries and the continents, it might cost a few days. So we set 7 days as the storage duration and consider the 4 Celsius degree and 25 Celsius degree as the storage temperature. The results showed that most pharmaceuticals can remain stable in water samples within 7 days of storage, and both 4 Celsius degree and 25 Celsius degree. Now let's move to the second part, the field validation. Before conducting the sampling activity, let's have a quick look about the sampling kit of our method. It mainly includes the water sampling items and cooling items as well as the labels. The sampling strategy includes the 6 river estuary systems of Hong Kong, to cover different river estuary systems. And we conducted the sampling in March and August 2023, covered the dry and wet seasons. Now let's move to the pharmaceuticals in Caltech River Estuary system. We can find that 94% and 83% of pharmaceuticals were detected in dry and wet season respectively. The cumulative concentrations of total pharmaceuticals ranged from 1,764.3 nanogram per liter to over 8,000 nanogram per liter in Caltech River Estuary system. This case can validate our GM method, and this method was successfully applied and validated in River Estuary system of Hong Kong. Let's give some response to the 4K research questions. The minimum volume for sampling was 20 milliliter by this standardized method. The effect of pH and salinity showed that pH at 3, 4, 5 are acceptable, and pH at 4 was applied in GM. Salinity did not affect the recoveries of the most of pharmaceuticals. We can also find that the stability of storage at 4 Celsius degree and 25 Celsius degrees can be remained stable. So the final question is, robust for water samples taken from estuaries? The answer is yes. And the field validation showed that it worked well in river estuaries of Hong Kong. Thanks to my supervisor, Kenny. Thanks for your guidance and supervision. And thanks to Dr. Lau and Dr. Chen. Thanks for your input and suggestion on my study. And thanks for financial support to CTU, STLP, and ITC Hong Kong.
Thank you, Rochelle. So now we will have time for 1 to 2 questions. Is there any questions from audience? Okay, please. Please be close to the microphone because we have online participants.
Yeah. Hi. I have a question regarding the pH. So I try to get it. During samplings, if the pH is above 4, it's around 7, 8, right? So it means they had it. What do you think? Oh, that's expected. Right.
We will adjust the pH of the water and the extraction by SPM, not for the all samples collected. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be wonderful if just send you like 30 minutes. Here you are, Kenny. 30 minutes for you. You can do the rest. Yeah. I mean that without extractions. And I think one more comment is that there is a product called twisted extractions, which will require I think less sample size, and it involves SPE as well. We think that will be some things that the group will towards that way, because that I raise this because that extraction of samples is time consuming instead. Thanks a lot. 20 liters of water instead for one size. Means that extractions from the raw samples 20 liters to SPE.